Yo, what's up guys, it's Trog, and I'm here back again to read some more of my Immortal. Let's get into it at chapter 17. Author's note, I said stop flimming my styro. If you're a prep, then do not read it. You can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz, it's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. P.S. BZ, Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if we wanted because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. What the fuck, what the heck, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Heck off, you hecking poopy. Well, anyway, Willow came, and Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, poopy, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you. Yes, Willow did come back from the dead. I answered sadly, because Willow's pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thing with blood red lace and a black blood red miniskirt. How can something be black and blood red at the same time? Leather fishnets and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. How would boots show off how pale she is? She has a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. That's not a good thing. So are you going to the concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diabolo, she answered happily. Well anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. Nice. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy. You could tell that they thought we were too. Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black Good Charlotte t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. Beludi Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Sorry. Dracola, you... I'm sorry, this is actually hard to read. Dracola used to be called Navel, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. They died, spelled like hair dye, in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercedes-Benz. Get it, cause we're Gupfic. And that his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. You know, that really explains a lot. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid hacking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy Eva. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena and some Otter songs. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did every other member. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. Nice. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. You moronic idiots, he shooted angstily. Enobi, I told you to kill Vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please. We begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly a gothic man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell at Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Chapter 18. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you're a heckin' prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff, you rock. And you're not a prep. Thanks for my suitor. P.S. Oder Eason Dumbledore swears cause he trained to be Gothic, so der. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood red lipstick, and a black really low cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before, Drake and I went to the skull. Get it? 'Cause I'm Gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR room. We went back to our rooms and we had You Know What to a Linkin Park song. Whatever happened to Draco's black Mercedes-Benz, we'll never know. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. All the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. You could see there was pink paint underneath the black paint. And there were posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the heck, I shouted. I was going to sit next to B. Ludi Mary and Willow. B. Ludi Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Schraloot t-shirt, black fishnets, and pointy black boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire Dracula and Draco came. Nice. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so hecking hot, Nahal was saying an extremely gothic old man with a black beard, and everything came. He was the same one who chased away Voldemort yesterday. He was a normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation and he dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? We all gasped. What the heck, I shooted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. 1. BTW, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What a hecking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it, lick Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so hecking angry. Chapter 19. I'm not okay, I promise. Author's note, please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a heckin' prep and you're jealous. Okay, 1-1. From Nok-un, gone to Delt your men reviews. 1-1-1. BTW, Eva need a poor blood, so der. 1. Thanks to Raven for the help. 11. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so hecking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. This is the third one in like 3 days. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad and started crying all hot and angsty. Aren't sensitive bi guys so hot? No one hecking understands me. 1, he shouted angrily as his black hair went into his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borkin Dreams. He was wearing blacky baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it, instead of tie, cause I'm gothic. He was wearing a black leather low-cut top with... I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with shades all over it and a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was owl up in a messy high bun like Amy Lee and Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You hecking poopy, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what a hecking looks like, he shouted. What? But it was too late. I knew that what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily, crying. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, I'm just gonna say, whenever I say things loud like that, it's because there's a lot of really random uppercase letters in the story, so suddenly Hargreave came. Nice. He had appeared. You gave me a heckin' shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. What the heck do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid, someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Riddle or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you. Chapter 20. I said, Donati cur what you think. Stop flamming, okay, preps? I thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah, BT dubs, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days. I did not expect updates. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over, a black gothic combat boots. MCR were going to the concert again. Since Volkswagen had taken over the last one, I slit my wrist while I moshed the MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to thank you for the venom. I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I hoped inside it was Draco so he could do it again. What the hecking heck are you doing? I shooted angrily. It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore told us all to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. Why is he still here then? No, actually, get it, hell. Can I please burrow some condemns? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can do your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I yelled sarcastically, spelled with K's. Fuker, he said, gong away. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hallway, doing it, and Dobby was watching. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shouted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. I don't blame him. They got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were heckin' preps. BTW, Snake has moved to Gryffindor now. What the heck? Is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See? I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me. Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you shouldn't have told me, I replied. You dimwit. Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. But, so now next time you see me with my boyfriend, you can't hecking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore, so heck off, you poopies. I started to run, they chased me. But I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was a vampire. What the heck? Where'd Draco? I asked him. Oh, he's being a heckin' poopy. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. You wanna come with me? To the concert? Then, he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him. The license plate on the front says MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Enobi on it. I gasped. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so hecking poop hot. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. And then I heard someone crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in the corner. Alright, fellas, that's where I'm gonna leave it off here for today. This is Trog signing off. See ya.